I think they present more problems than a calm. Obviously, he's incredibly fast and very direct, and so he creates and presents his own problems. But I also think midseason they added DeLu, who for me, as I watch him, is also a dangerous player. He'll set up in some deep lying positions, sort of in midfield, not deep in midfield, but he'll set up deep, and he'll come sprinting out and looking for any gaps as he arrives into the box late. And he created a ton of problems for New England last week in terms of his late arriving runs. They were having a hard time picking him up, and he was creating chances. Arturo Alvarez, who I played with in Dallas, he's also a dangerous player who can beat guys on the dribble, and he's got a very educated left foot in terms of his service. So I do think they have some dangerous pieces, especially on the attacking side. I think where we've got to be able to get at them is we've got to be able to control things, especially in transition, and control Akam's ability to get out on the run and get into open space and make sure we have help around him, make sure we have an eye on the runs that are coming out of midfield, but definitely find our ways and moments that we can really put pressure on their back line and put pressure on their defensive group, because sometimes those same guys who like to attack the other way don't help a whole lot on the defending side, and we've got to make them pay when they're vulnerable, for sure.
Just one more, maybe. Do you think Pano is going to use the fact that they can kind of spoil something for you guys as motivation? The teams late in the season that maybe have nothing to play for, do they use that to come in and try and get a result in the last game of the year?
Yeah, and the fact that we'll be playing home in front of our crowd and in obviously a beautiful stadium. I know he's talked about some of that, and I think they have the possibility to not finish in the basement of the Eastern Conference. So a result for them maybe can slide them potentially above a Columbus. Haven't looked at all the details down there, but
I think it's out of last place overall. I think.
Okay, last place overall. Yeah. So I think there's little pride things that I think you definitely are playing for, but you also have with a team that isn't going into the playoffs. They're loose. They really have nothing to lose in this, so they can really kind of go for it in whatever ways that the Pano wants them to go for it. They can. They have nothing to lose on the day. So, and because they have some dangerous guys in the attack, it makes them a dangerous team. I mean, they did that to New England last week, who was a team that was maybe a little tight because they were playing for their playoff lives in some ways, and they couldn't get it done. And Chicago took advantage of a lot of opportunities that were presented for them.